Hey Rebecca, so I posted you a question as well, and then I'll get this movie in there too. I only see one equipment shot now, so I'm confused because I have a lot of meter shots. And remember, I want meter use shots, not just a picture of your meter. I want to actually see how you're using it in the scene. But I guess in this case, because you said you were shooting mostly in reflective mode, you know, I know that you're just standing wherever you're next to your camera and you're pointing it at whatever it is that you're metering. And then based on the exposures here, it looks like you did some good jobs in regard to finding something to meter that was actually medium gray, but then like here, you know, these are all underexposed, this is underexposed. So it looks like there you kind of really struggled to find something medium gray to meter. Oh my god, that was a political survey. Like really? On a Saturday? Ah! Anyways, and I don't see it, yeah, I don't see any equipment shots here in your finals either, so it's actually, I'm having a hard time figuring out if all of these are available light or if all of these are with your added tungsten lights. I mean, I see varying qualities of shadows, but I only see one shadow here. And if this was shot with available light and your tungsten light, I would expect to see multiple shadows, even if they were very faint. I would expect to see multiple shadows because the available light and the tungsten light would be coming from different directions. Same here. I'm only seeing one shadow per item. And same here. So I can't tell if you really fulfilled the requirements of the assignment, actually. I'm really struggling to figure that out right now based on what you submitted. I do have a lot of images of interiors, but I don't see much evidence of added light. Now you said that not much light was needed. And then that means that you just need to wait till a different time of day when you actually do have problems to solve with your lights. You know, if the lighting is perfect with just available light, then there's no reason, of course, that's just not a good subject for this assignment, because the assignment specifically wants you to solve photographic problems that are present with just available light with your added tungsten lights and your, you know, your bounces, your reflectors, your diffusers, your flags, your gobos, whatever it is that you choose to use. And I'm just not seeing a significant difference between any of these images. Maybe here, I mean, I see two different colors of shadow, so maybe here on this one it's evident to me that you are shooting with available light and your tungsten. But like I said, I only have the one equipment shot, and I would expect you to use more equipment than just one lamp, and I'll tell you why, and I can tell you even in this image right here. You know, if you're really sitting down and looking at this critically, here's what you could see. You could see that you've got a hot spot right here. It's really bright here, and then the quality of the intensity of this light kind of falls off as you go in that direction. It's considerably darker here than it is here. And so what we wanted to see here was an evening of the light, We wanted it to kind of spread out a lot more evenly, and that's not happening here. We definitely have a gradient starting here and then going up in that direction. It gets darker as I go up. And then also, like, there's some very dark shadows cast up here. So I think you could have done a lot more with your equipment. You could have been a lot more ambitious with your equipment use. And if this is really like the only place you ever put your equipment, like you really just put it there and you never moved it and then just went and shot maybe 360 degrees around the room, I think that would be unambitious and not really doing enough to solve the inherent problems to the available light as well. I think that I think you kind of missed the mark on this, frankly. I mean, I get that it's a bright room, but then what I would say is, you know, wait until it's darker out or something, and then you know, you would have a situation, say for instance, where you have just really this lamp illuminating the room, and then you have a lot of photographic work to resolve. You know, it's not going to help you become a better photographer, you know, if you don't set problems for yourself to solve. So if you want to redo this and resubmit it, and if there's any way that you could do that before Sunday night, I would happily accept it. You know, you got this in on time, so duly noted, and then so that counts for being in on time. But if you want to resubmit this, you know, with a better photographic problem and with better equipment shots, so we can see that you're actually really affecting the space, that would be awesome. Or even if you just have more equipment shots that you're not including that are more telling of what you actually did, other than just add one light to the room, that would be helpful too. Either way. Okay, thanks, Rebecca.